This is the first and most detailed of a series of short videos on how to use a smartphone app which costs nothing rather than an expensive financial calculator to do basic time value of money calculations. The app that I happen to have found online is the one in front of you on the screen right now. That is available on both Apple and Android app stores. The logo is identical across those two platforms, although the app seems to have a slightly different name. I think that key identification feature is that logo. That app has a slightly different appearance on an iPhone as opposed to an Android phone, but the functionality, I can confirm, I've checked across both platforms, is exactly the same. Let's take a look at how this works. If you click through on the app, this is the next screen. At the top, I've added, that's not a feature of the app, it's something I've added to the video. It's a shorthand statement of the problem, and that is that if we invest 1,000 Rand today and the applicable stated annual interest rate compounded annually is 10%, what will the future value of that amount be 5 years from today? Another modification I've made is that because this is a free app, it's supported by advertising, so you are going to have to look past the lower part of the screen where ads will be flickering across. I have the luxury now of being able to blur that out, but you will just have to look past that. We click through on the top left hand option, which is the TVM calculator. That is where we will be doing our calculations. Before you begin with your calculations in the top part of that screen, you need to make sure that your settings are correct. Firstly, that you are on annual compounding. Secondly, that you are in end mode. And thirdly, but not so critically, but recommended, that you are set to make your calculations to 4 digits after the decimal point. You are now ready to solve the TVM problem summarized at the top of the screen, which is to say, given a present value of 1,000 Rand, a time period of 5 years, an annual interest rate compounded annually of 10%, what is the future value? In order to make that calculation, you type in what you know about the problem and then click on the relevant green button to solve for the unknown. In this case, present value is 1,000. Number of periods, in this case years, is 5. The annual percentage rate is 10. And when you click on FV for future value, you will see the result of the calculation, and that concludes the demonstration.